here we are with Sleep When the Baby Sleeps. Let's see if I can get this done. Should take less than an hour, but who knows with babies. They could get interrupted. He just went to sleep, and usually he sleeps well around this time, but I guess we'll find out. So this one's Dark Mist. This game is not as popular. It's by some indie developer. It's actually the sequel to Blood Card, and Blood Card was kind of okay. This game I felt was like a lot more. I don't know. It had a lot more snap to it. I felt more dynamic. Like I more immediately felt like I got what it was going for. So I feel like it's a pretty cool game. Some of the characters have like too many ways to make infinites that are a little bit cheesy, and if you stumble into an infinite, sometimes it starts to just play itself. But that could be addressed with some balanced stuff, like maybe some cards would have to be nerfed or removed, or some enemies could kind of more hard counter like builds where you just play the same couple of cards like a ridiculously large number of times. I feel like there's things that they could do, but as far as I know, the developer is there was a post on the Steam forums that about the developer kind of quitting to go do like being really swamped with work stuff, but I don't know, with any luck maybe that'll turn around in the future. But I mean, burnout is real as well, so so sure, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, but I feel like I don't know, might as well give it a little bit of a signal boost. Anyways, this is the class that doesn't really have. I don't know. She might have some infinites that I don't know about, but my favorite way to play this is like it's kind of tricky. It takes a bit of setup, and it's kind of interesting. And the core mechanics of the game are interacted with by the different classes in kind of different ways, and this one is especially unique, and I kind of enjoyed it. Okay, so there's an event before the start of the fight. Oh man, it's been a while. So what do I do here? Removing a strike is usually pretty good, but super early in the game, the thing about this is that your cards are your health points. It's like the enemies actually steal cards from your discard pile or your draw pile when they deal damage, and you get them back when you slay them. So having a thin dex really, really early could be super dangerous. Card remove is pretty valuable, but the 3 experience points is probably the right call here. And wow, I think level 1 takes 1. You start at level 1, but the first time you go up a level costs 1, and then it costs 2, and then 3, and so on. So to get from level 1 to 2, it costs 1. So so I guess actually it doesn't even give a number. So if you think of it as I start at level 0, then the third time you level up, you can think of that as level 3. So anyways, I'm talking too much. Okay, and where's this gonna go? I think way up at the top, there's the Dark Mist kind of obscures everything. That's a pretty good place to put my face if I must put it anywhere at all. Like I could delete my face. I'm not gonna do that. You can sort of tolerate it. I also wrote a Steam guide for this class. And there might be other ways of playing it that are pretty successful, but I have a couple of ways of playing that I tend to favor. Yeah, I don't really love these. I think your starter deck already has a crossbow. No, it doesn't. I stand corrected. I thought your starter deck came with a crossbow. Crossbow is a decent weapon in this game. Focus fire is kind of costs 2 energy. This class has an alternative to crossbow that scales better. But it takes some setting up. But I'll just take a crossbow because it's kind of handy. Summon Buck. Oh, it has some synergies. unupgraded, the energy cost can be a little bit spooky, frustrating. Let's see. Summon Wolf is very consistent. Even if you're like if your piles are just completely empty, it'll summon 2 wolves. Uh, which is kind of reasonable. I don't know. I usually don't like this card very much, but like super duper early, I might take it. But it will break your combo, destroy your valuable summons if you do have any good ones. I think I'm playing the highest difficulty. I need to play what's going to be consistent early. So the way summoning works is it either goes on your discard pile or on your top of your draw pile. And the card itself is discarded. But you can think of this as like a token creature. The token has to sit on top of cards, and when the cards are gone, it's like the floor is lava, and that summon unit is no longer there. So this is not really the card, even though it looks identical. You can think of it as a token, because the card is in your discard pile. If you somehow draw that card back into your hand, you can play it again. But anyway, you can see the green circle means that they are attacking this turn. The number on the left. And most enemies do not attack until the turn after they enter the front row, but there are, a few different mechanics. In Bear, it has whatever its attack number is. The base number is 2. It hits all enemies with the highest attack, I believe. Oh, it has been a while. Yep. So if they're all tied for having the same attack power, then you know that it's just gonna hit all of them. Okay, so this I could temporarily increase my attack power by 2, or I know it's gonna be just temporary. So did I take Summon Buck? No, I didn't. I was offered it, but I did not take it. So I guess there's no reason not to just put it on the discard pile. Either way, it's going to attack this turn, and then it will be... there's no way to permanently scale the bear just yet, not with what I've been offered. Alternatively, I could have summoned the 2 wolves first, and then the bear, but that's fine. Okay. And unfortunately, the second one did not attack because if you wipe out the row, it does not wait for them to replenish before attacking again. It's a little bit awkward, but I mean, it just is what it is. Alright, these 2 have taunt. That's a little tiny symbol above the attack number with the little howling wolf. So I had to... It's all kind of the same. I'll kill that one first. This one way up in the back. That one has a lot of health. I don't really want to summon. I don't want to bring that one to the front too early. I can use the crossbow to snipe. No, I have to kill one with taunt. That's right. All of these have exactly 2 attack power, so... Oh, that's right. I can't attack that one until I kill this one, so that's annoying. Oh, okay. No more taunts. I can... 2 energy left. I can snipe that one. Oh, but then another ranged one replaces it. Oh, that's great. Okay, so I kind of like Stinging Shot. It still, I don't know. It costs a total of 3 energy. To use its ability, but you also get targeted attack out of the deal. I don't know. It's kind of very similar to Focus Fire. I don't know. Maybe Focus Fire is actually better. I think there's some... I mean, it's strictly better than Strike, which, while Focus Fire, if your summons are gone, then you can't play it at all. Okay, now it's offering me more cards. Not really loving these. Energy Potion is sort of okay, maybe, I don't know. It's... Okay, so here's where it gets a little tricky. If this unit is in front, then the bears will just ignore that unit on the... But that's kind of fine, because it's, Okay, so once it steals one of your cards, it'll have 2 attack damage, and then it will be subject to bear attacks in the future, which is pretty cool. Okay, I can just play my whole hand here. Here's a track card. So yeah, I can do this, and then that unit is destroyed right now. And oh yeah, there's a special event here. I think I have enough cards. I can actually. It's still kind of early to remove a strike. 10 experience points would go a long way. I'm really fishing for good cards right now. I don't think I'm in the card removal stage of my build just yet. Oh yeah, Howl's decent. I don't really... The pieces aren't all there yet. Ram is kind of a decent filler. Spore is actually... Mark is interesting. Well, Mark, it doesn't do anything when you play it, but when an enemy attacks you, if they take this card, they get attacked by one or all your summons if you have 1 or 2. It's not bad. It's kind of not the strongest way to get Mark in your deck. We might see something later that's stronger, but right now that's what we've got. I guess I can kill this unit and start working on the next one. So there's some interesting mechanics with summoning. So the draw pile and the discard pile are kind of like, having to resummon can be a little bit annoying. And each turn you draw 5, and then they end up in your discard pile. So it's always moving from left to right. But if enemies steal your cards, then you kill the enemy. Those cards go from the enemy back to your draw pile. So you can actually continuously cycle cards without ever reshuffling if you take some hits, but are also killing enemies. If if 5 cards are stolen, then you kill that enemy, and you get the 5 cards back, and then you draw 5, then it completes the cycle, or completes the loop, and everything's fine. But that's, they don't always want to cooperate. It could be easier said than done. Let's make sure this one dies this turn. That one in the back is a problem, because that one, again, has exactly 1 attack power. The bears are not gonna... This one I might have to take down myself, or... the bears will not be prioritizing that unit anytime soon. Okay, so I can do like a Summon Grizzly. So command is the secondary feature. So if you play this on top of a pile that already has a summon, it instead does some beneficial effect called the command effect. So does it really matter which one? Probably not. I think I'll just do this one. So now I have, those 2 are gonna hit for 6 damage each. So the one in the middle will be killed. The one on the right. Okay, so how you target your summon, you don't get to choose it, but it just attacks 1 enemy somewhere, and that was the least beneficial outcome. I definitely don't want to kill this one, because then this one with the iron defense will take its place and has 3 attack power, and so that one will take priority, and it'll be the only enemy that's hit, which would be really, really bad. Okay, I think I should kill this one because I'm going to need to get some cards back. This one is actually going to take some hits next turn because it's going to have, instead of, this one's kind of exponential scaling because the number of cards is its attack power. So that's really scary. This one just linear scaling. It only gains +1. I do not have any way of stealing cards from an enemy without killing it. Some classes have that kind of mechanic. So the Bloodthirsty Ant is just exponential, and there's, you know, until dead. And there's nothing I can do to change that. This bear, when I draw, oh, they're both going to be unsummoned when I draw my new hand. Yeah, because I am not getting 5 cards shuffled back into my draw pile right now. So I would, I'm not dying right away. I don't think. That's 9. That's 9 damage. I would have, like, you know, panic time. I would have one more turn to take them down, but if you look at those cards, those are pretty lackluster cards. I don't really want those cards in my draw pile right this second, so maybe I don't. Actually, all of these cards are kind of bad, so I think I just want all of them to be as weak as I can possibly get them. It's kind of a dangerous game. This worker ant is interfering with my summons when I can only attack it twice this turn, but I think this one really needs to be on Death's Door. So I want it to be prepped so I can get those cards back at a moment's notice. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. This one on the left is starting to scale, but when they're both 3, at least the bears will be getting enough utility to hit 2 enemies. Okay, summon wolf. Pretty good turn for that. Yeah. So it will attack all enemies which are tied for having the lowest health, is the complete read on what it is that they do. Oh, it only summoned 1 wolf because I didn't have a discard pile. I should have played one of these other junk cards first, and then I would have 2 wolves in play. So that's a misplay, but I'm not really in danger. I just got my whole deck, almost my entire deck back. It's like this game can be pretty forgiving. If you have a very close call, you can pull a 180 pretty quickly, which feels pretty satisfying. Okay, that's a relic. Hold Formation. This is a nice, unique draw card. It draws from whichever card has more cards in it. So ideally, this gives you additional control. You know, on average, it's pretty likely to help you keep your 2 summons in place. Yeah, this is looking a little dangerous. Okay, so how do I do this? Let's not screw this up again. Let's actually play a card first. Then I can play this bear. That bear, this unit on the left is a huge problem. Oh, how am I going to kill that? Wow. My deck is almost empty here. So if I draw cards into my hand, what am I getting? I might get a ram, which would be pretty cool. Yeah, it's going to draw 3 cards. Oh, it drew... Oh, drew 1 from my discard pile. I didn't really want that energy potion. That's okay, I can survive another turn if I kill this one. Alright, I'm pretty sure... Okay, this villager The wolf's going to attack the villager. The bear's going to attack the pharmacist. Yeah, it'll steal 2 cards and I can get them back. And I'm kind of treading water a little bit. I don't think I'm totally screwed just yet, but I'm not really home free at the moment. Yeah, so get some cards back. Okay, Hal is slightly better than a third strike. With the amount of energy I have, I can play any 3 out of these 4, even though this one costs 2. Doesn't really matter how I do this. I don't want this one to move to the. I don't want this ant, I don't want that worker ant in front. That would be a little bit of a problem. So let's play the Howl first, just in case it targets the wrong one. How much? I'm taking 6 damage. Wow. I'm kind of in danger. Are these cards good right now? Not especially. Well, the wolf is going to attack something I don't really want it to attack, so I'm just going to, attack this one. I know that it was going to attack the worker ant, which is even worse if I were to kill this one manually. So I get my cards back regardless. I still have a draw pile, but I'm taking. Oh no, maybe I don't have a. Okay, just barely. I didn't know how. I forgot to count how big my discard pile was, because if it stole enough cards, I wouldn't have been able to draw a full hand and have a deck left over. Okay. Okay, the bear. I won't have a discard pile though. Oh wait, if the bear kills, the bear targets whoever has the most attack damage. So if the bear kills, then I'll have a huge draw pile and it will not force a reshuffle. And my discard pile will have 5 cards. So this one, so the bear will live for 1 more turn this way. And I don't want to draw cards. This will mess me up. I don't have 2 energy. Yeah, so this turn's fine. Oh, that one also had the least health. Okay. So either way you slice it, we killed that enemy. 5 experience points. So the red liquid is basically gold. 60 gold. But I need something right this second. I'm not really flourishing at the moment. Luckily bears are pretty good against this mini boss of level 1. I think as long as I can keep a bear summoned, I can just ignore. All 3 of them will have 3 health points, and they automatically die with 1 hit. So the special ability is completely it's just outright trivialized. Okay, iron defense means they only take 1 point of health damage, no matter if you do any amount of damage. It's always reduced to doing just 1. So adding attack damage to my bears for this turn would do absolutely nothing. I'm not really getting the long-term scaling that I want here. I guess a ram is probably fine for the boss fight, especially. Oh, I don't really want to summon the boss right now. It'd be nice to have extra cards and energy, so you'd only play one card to clear out the front line, and then you can hit the boss for one, with a bunch of cards on the turn before it can even do anything. But I didn't get to do that, so I'm gonna have to scramble a little bit. Well, at least I'll have my draw pile and discard pile are in a pretty good situation right now. I don't want more wolves. That would be the bear attack ability is much better here. Stinging shot. Okay, so here, yeah, it costs a total of 3 energy to do that because the kicker means if you have enough, if you have another 2 energy, you get the bonus effect. But the track right now, because I have 2 summons, this is gonna be worth a total of 5 damage, which is not too shabby. Well, 7 damage and a total of 3 energy, so unfortunately my summons are not scaling yet. Hopefully the next time I level up and or the next store I get something good. I only have one more turn after this, and then my pile's gonna get shuffled. But I took a ram, so yeah, just so you can see the size of my deck and just the prevalence of just straight up, reasonable, decent front-loaded damage. That could have been a lot worse if I didn't have that. Okay, Black Mask. I think I'll take that. I don't know. Chessboard feels like you don't have any control over that, but it's just sometimes you get free damage and you shouldn't overthink it. Sure, you can get some synergies if you make sure that enemies with the same names keep entering the field before anybody else. So the order you kill the units can matter, but just say no to curses. I like that a lot more. Okay, these are not my favorites. Oh yeah, that's why. This card is one of the reasons that I like having Stinging Shot, because Stinging Shot is a kicker effect. And if you have one of these in your deck, then, well, if that's in your discard pile, you get it back, which is just, so suddenly this doesn't cost 2 anymore, you don't pay 3, you get a refund, so you basically only spent 2. Let's see, how does the refund, or the upgrade on that work? 2 energy, so, yeah, this does good things. I think that's worth an upgrade. Unfortunately, I cannot afford... Oh, wow. I kind of wanted to get a Summon Cheetah. I don't know. That upgrade was probably overkill here. I could take the 10 gold if I really don't like these. Yeah, this is a draw manipulation summon. I don't really like I don't really like that. I think I'll take the 10 gold. And what scales here? I mean, nothing really. Cheetah is sort of fine. It really is. I'm desperate for summon scaling. Like, my favorite build isn't really working right now, but Cheetah can sometimes. Gorge. This is the card. Yeah. This is a card that I really wanted, but I don't get. Okay, I might be in danger. The game is really telling me not. That I don't get to play the kind of build that I usually have the most success with. Let's not make that same mistake again. Let's actually have something in our discard pile before we summon the 2 wolves. Unfortunately, the way wolves work, means that it'll only attack this enemy if it were to attack right now. And if I play this card in particular, it really, really won't attack anything. Okay, but if I kill this unit, then this unit comes to the front. And the 3 units that are tied with 5 health will take attacks instead. So that's probably the best I can do. I don't really have card draw in this deck. I have 1 card that draws the hold formation. So that card will be a dead card as long as the Puppeteer's alive. But otherwise, this ability is not the worst. These wolves, they're gonna wipe out these 3, and then the turn after, they're gonna wipe out those 3. Well, actually, these have rebirth, so not quite. The good thing about rebirth, though, is if you kill a minion with rebirth, they lose their ability to attack for the turn. It's like it's just, you know, rebirthing is like entering the front line again from scratch within, you know, they lose their mojo or momentum or whatever you call it. Okay, so like I was saying, I think hold formation is going to do nothing. I have extra energy, so I can experiment. Yeah. You cannot draw more than 5 per turn, so I start out by drawing 5, so there you go. Here's the spore. If any enemy takes the spore from me, they're going to eat 2 attacks from the 2 wolves. So like I was saying, wolf is real hit the ground running sort of card. I would like to replace them with something better, but you know, at this point I am still a beggar, not a chooser. So that unit just stole one of the spores, and it took 2 wolf bites to the face. Okay, this is kind of interesting. So now the next row, they're mostly all tied with 7 health, except for this one that has exactly 1 health. So what do I want to do here? I don't want to mess up the targeting. I think I just want to kill the Puppeteer outright. So I'm going to play the crossbow and the strike. And I don't want to mess around with how. That'll just mess up the targeting mechanics for the wolf. Oh, I forgot about this event. Unfortunately, your minions will attack this unit. So I'm going to take the defense puppet. So if I'm going to keep the wolves out for a bit, this unit will not be targeted. Now, do I want it to attack more, or do I want it to just stay there forever? Unfortunately, it doesn't let you dismiss this and inspect the battlefield, because I forget what's immediately behind it, but I don't know, either negating the abilities or regenerating is probably fine for just holding the spot. Let's just do the negate abilities. So that ranged unit is no longer ranged. That's right, I kind of remember now. So I don't think I want to buff these, because if this one one-shots the wave, then I think the other one will attack the puppet, which is like not useful. These are also not what I really want. Either another spore or stargazer. When you do get cards that are really the really important cards in your deck, stargazer just helps you find the one that you're looking for. So that's good stuff. Okay, this unit. All right, those units are annoying. Your summons can attack that guy, but okay, kill that one because it messes up my targeting. Unfortunately, now the wolves are going to attack those 2. So summon cheetah. I won't get to summon the unit right now, but the command is it'll attack a random enemy. I Oh, okay, I don't want to risk it. If it attacks either of these two, I actually... those are two bad outcomes. It messes up the targeting. If I attack this one, that's also bad. The only good outcome, 1 out of 4, is pretty too bad. And with Stargazer, do I really want to... There aren't any cards that I really want. I could, like, Ram, maybe? No, not even Ram, because yeah, that other enemy is untargetable. Actually, another strike, so I could strike, and then the wolves kill it. I don't know, even then, just letting them take 2 cards and then then cycle it back into my draw pile might actually be good. So this one has taunt, so I don't want to kill this one. I want to kill that one first. So do it like that. That. Okay, if I ram this one, then this one's kind of threatening, so I don't want to mess up the targeting. If I do the ram, then they'll attack that one first, and then the second wolf, it will already be dead, and the second wolf will hit the one that has 7. Yeah, usually I play Hal, but these wolves, I usually don't play with wolves, but the game kind of forced it on me. It's forcing me to play a little bit passive and avoid playing cards that are going to be detrimental. If I play 2 strikes, I'm fine here. Like, this one's all scary, but it doesn't attack this turn, so this one... I could even do this. Make that one strong enough to kill the first one. Okay. Eventually I need to do something about this incorporeal soul. More cards in my deck. Okay, there's the Summon Buck that it synergizes with some things that I don't even have yet, but I don't know, maybe I'm overvaluing it, but I took it anyway. I don't know. Formation is not really good right now because my draw pile is the one I don't really want to do out. Yeah, this and a strike will... What triggered that? Why did they switch over to, how did this enemy... Oh, I think that enemy had an ability, I think that when that enemy dies, it transfers the cards to another enemy, and it must have had a mark in it. Am I just making that up? Not totally sure. This is actually, yeah, the wolves are just going to kill it now. Oh, yeah, okay. So I guess this is fine. I'm not in a hurry, am I? Like, I could draw cards. Yeah, I could kill this one manually. This enemy I could kill manually, and then start working on the next one, but I think I can just intern here. Oh, this is nice. This event, I almost forgot. Yeah. Soul Annihilation. It's, you just, in case of emergency, anything except for the level boss, you get 3 chances to just completely nuke the enemy. Okay, this one, they're going to attack the Fierce Dog, which is fine. Oh, even better. They have equal health now, so they can just get wrecked. Musket, so like the elites, I think, take 6 damage when they engage. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, so that now it one-shots the Zealot. Oh, now it one-shots both of them. Alright, so that hand was just right. Well, I didn't really want to one-shot because now they're taking down the puppet. Well, whatever, the puppet has had a nice little run, I guess. Probably want to crossbow that. I don't know. What am I doing right now? Oh, I'm about to reshuffle. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah. Well, that's a pretty good turn for a reshuffle. I'm kind of fine, I guess. I kind of wish I could get some cards to get excited about. Hopefully, just one experience point left to go. My draw pile's in good shape. What you got for me? Lightning Arrow. Okay, yeah. It's a good card. It's not what I really want. I really like to show off some summoning, scaling. But Lightning Arrow, unfortunately, it's not super great at this boss fight. It's the numbers are just kind of big, so it's decent. But it's not what I'm really angling for. It solves a lot of your problems. Not quite as so much with the boss fight, but everything except for the boss fight, it's pretty strong. And for the boss fight itself, it's not terrible. Okay, I'm gonna take this and this +2 attack power for this turn to both summons. So with only one target on the field, it's actually not that great. It's basically 4 damage for 3 energy, but could be worse. Okay, they're gonna go after. Okay, this boss is weird. They resummon each other. If you fail to kill both of them, which is pretty annoying. I know that the bears are gonna target the enemy with more attack damage, which right now that's actually pretty good. So if they have more than 4 health, then I'm not gonna accidentally kill them this turn. Unfortunately, oh yeah, Lightning Arrow. They don't have the same attack power, so that's really annoying. It's really annoying. So Lightning Arrow isn't as great as it could be here. The good thing about this boss fight is this: if you screw it up and you can't kill them both at the same time, you can keep killing one and then the other, and you get your entire deck back. So if you screw it up, you're not really on your last life. You can screw it up multiple times, and it's just tedious. I don't think we're in severe danger. I don't think they gain strength every turn either. They're just, I guess overall it's one of the easier boss fights. It's just when you screw it up, it's a little tedious is all. I really want to draw cards. I guess I'm going to be drawing from my discard pile mostly. Yeah, sure, I'll give that a go. I could even play Wolf right now, because I know that they're not going to... This unit will survive. It'll take 6 damage if I play Wolf. And then I can attack the other enemy twice. So Wolf will delete your other summons if you have any. And I don't want to kill this unit earlier than I'm supposed to. And my draw pile is... but anyway, yeah, we win now. I could just play nothing and the Wolves will do it. Yeah, okay, let's just show off, I guess. Oh yeah, they both had 2 health, so a single Wolf did it immediately. Plate armor is kind of decent. Oh, Hunter's Bow is nice. Hunter's Bow is a pretty good component of a combo. It's just you actually need a summon with good damage before it can actually take off. Yeah, the economy on the difficulty 8, you don't have a ton of gold to work with, so Summon Owl synergizes with things that I don't even have yet, so that's kind of a problem. And then Coalesce is kind of, if you draw it early, it can make, I think it only persists for 1 shuffle. I think after you redraw them, they're not, after you play them, they don't stay reduced anymore. But it's sort of fine. Sometimes I've not regretted it, but I don't think I'm going to buy that card. Summon Owl is... kind of interesting here. I don't know. I think I have to upgrade Lightning Arrow. I just don't have super crazy hyper scaling summons right now, which is what I wanted, but it didn't happen. Okay, this unit is the most dangerous. Unfortunately, they're still going to take... Oh, this unit has the same ability. And Frontline activates... Yeah, these innately attack twice, and then this unit, as long as it's in the front line, even if it's not attacking, it still has this aura where they both of these get an additional attack, so I really need to start cleaning house here. Ouch. I don't have enough damage. 6 attacks times 2, that's 12 damage, 13. That's a lot. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Soul Annihilation? They took my Lightning Arrow. Okay. The one with the Lightning Arrow just has to go. What am I bringing to the front line? Engage. You're unable to use attack cards this turn, so let's not jump the gun on that. Yeah, I do need to play Soul Annihilation, but it needs to be like the last card that I play. That's right, I have the longbow. Okay, so yeah, that was fun. You got to see this Hunter's Bow. I used a mark, so then the cheetah attacked twice instead of just once. And the cheetah's ability is when an enemy enters the front row, attack them. So this unit came to the front row, and then the cheetah attacked them. The cheetah does not attack at the end of your turn. Maybe I don't have to play the Soul Annihilation anymore, because now these are just attacking twice each. So it's 8 damage. Wildfire. With the like Sylvan whatever, it's Wildfire is not too bad. Shuriken is tempting because I want to fish for good cards. It's a little bit late for Shuriken though. The later you go, the more experience it takes to level up. So it's the less. And I haven't removed cards. It's hard to actually get mileage out of Shuriken. Let's just take Wildfire. I want to get this, like, it works well with Sylvan Energy, and it kind of negates the downside. Oh, and it buffs your attack. So if I combo, like, the Wildfire with the Sylvan Echoes and the Lightning Arrow together, that's sort of a combination that sort of is self-sustaining. I don't know. I could be in trouble though. Like, what if it takes all? What if it's only going to take 8 cards? What if it takes all my good cards? Like, what's the worst case scenario? Can I still do 8 damage no matter what? Honestly, it looks a little sketchy. Yeah, I've only got 3. I guess don't use them all in one place. Now I can't play attack cards, so this is just... What am I even doing? Oh, it's an engage ability, so that's right. If you kill it, then when it came to the front, for the rest of that turn, I couldn't play attack cards, but now I can. Now I can play all the attack cards I want again. Okay, so I have a discard pile for my bear to sit on. Unfortunately, the bear is going to attack the lion wanderer. I would like to have the bear attack this enemy, but let's just... Okay, and now my draw pile is in good shape. I would like to level up and get some good cards, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Okay, I want a place for my bear to go. Fortunately, no kills this turn unless I want to use a Soul Annihilation. That would be pretty pathetic. Oh, this one has the most attack, so at least this one dies. A ram. That's a pretty decent card to get back at this stage of the game. Oh, my bear. That took too much damage. The bear is the discard pile. Got it cleaned out. Okay. Okay. Oh, I've got a lot of energy somehow. How did I do that? See, the owl, it attacks all of the enemies in the middle row, which is... which is usually better than crossbow. Yeah, let's just do that. I can't actually do it this turn. I can definitely kill this one. I don't want to gain. I don't want to bring that one out just yet because it's gonna donate attack power, which would be kind of annoying. Let's just weaken that one. I'm gonna have to kill it with like an attack card soon. +2 attack power. Okay, this can sort of set up some combos, but man. Oh, baby's kind of screaming. I need to concentrate, and if I try to multitask, I'm not going to be able to do it. Just kind of wanted to end this turn before I do that. But if I rush myself, I might screw up pretty bad. Like, none of the things I can do right now are super great. Let's just set this one up to kill it manually next turn. Here we go. I'll hit the... Yeah, like I was saying, that's the pause button. Starting the video here. Yeah. I didn't really like how this run was going. Now I have to remember what it was that I was going to do this turn. I have no draw cards, so the energy potion is like, might as well play it. Okay. I can play everything, it's not going to help very much. This card is, I guess, belongs there, and then yeah, if that one enters the front row, it's a little scary, but I don't know if this card, if this guy steals a little bit. Oh, if it empties out my block pile, I'm not very happy. But how many cards? There's gonna be 8 cards in my block pile. Okay, I think I want this one gone, so I don't want to clean out my block pile just yet. So now I'm taking 7. So if they take 7 cards and I've got 1 more left, then that's just enough. And that's the one I really need to work on, but I don't think I'm going to use a Soul Annihilation. I think we're close enough that we're... Oh, he took a mark, so that already took care of itself. Gold or experience? I feel like gold gives you more focused choices, but all of these, none of these are like... Sometimes these things give you like a one-time benefit. Like, some of them give you a card reward, but I don't have any that I can remove that for no downside. Let's remove a card. Sorry, I thought it was remove a... Oh, either remove a card or remove a prop. I don't... They're called props, like, it's like kind of stage props, I guess. It's kind of a really funny terminology. Usually they're called, like, relics or something. I guess I'll just take the experience, because I don't have any props that I can remove for free here. And I do have a wound. I think you start each level with a wound, and then I got a relic that stopped me from gaining any more. There's my... Okay. Summon Grizzly is sort of okay, but... It's free energy. Let's take free energy. I really wish I could take a look at the unit health right now. Summon Grizzly might actually scale better if I can set off a chain reaction. It's just I have to kill... yeah, the far right. If this has 7 attack, then I can chain reaction kill the second unit. Same thing with the far left, but then this unit coming to the front, I don't know what I'm doing about that. I would really like to have something stronger in place. So yeah, let's just... Oh, I can... The far right column is just totally dead now. So that's Cheetah with a little bit of temporary scaling. Not too shabby. I don't think I have to play the Soul Annihilation. I get a lot of cards back if I just do 6 damage, and then I'm still... Dealing 25 is going to be kind of an issue here. This is interesting. Do I want to play the owl somehow? I think I want to get the Sylvan Echoes. I thought I had an upgraded one. Oh, maybe it's in one of the bodies right now. Yeah, okay. I'd like to get that in place so I can play the Stinging Shot. Yes. I'd like to play the owl, but I don't think it's going to work here. I'd like to kill this second row. What am I trying to do here? Yeah, I'm just a little bit annoyed by this enemy. That's going to give me a lot of vertigo, but I don't have a really good answer for it right now. My Cheetah doesn't have a ton of scaling either. I can redraw the Sylvan Echoes. It still costs 3, but I'll only get 1 refunded energy for it. I'm not loving it. That's too many cards. I don't... play Hold Formation. But then everything most of my cards are going to cost energy. That's probably actively bad right now. Yeah, I think let's just whittle away this far left column. I'm not really in danger of dying from the middle enemy. And drawing from my draw pile right now is sort of actively bad. I want this pile to persist, and then I'm going to get all my cards back soon-ish. I think playing this Stargazer is probably fine. I just need to deal 5 damage here, and then the left row is... what did I... Oh, I forgot that there was an event here. It costs gold to do nice things, but it's not possible at the moment. Interesting. I could swap out the Cheetah for some wolves. I don't think that's good, because I would lose the buck bonus thingy. So the Cheetah, if you play it, its summon, or its command effect is it just triggers 1 attack. This turn I deal 6 damage. It's about to... It's very close to forcing a shuffle. It won't force a shuffle right away, but... what happens next turn? Can I deal... I deal like 10 or 12 damage? Yeah, next turn is looking pretty bad. How did I gain more health? Because it only engages once. I feel like it's gained even more damage since then, which doesn't make sense. I think this just deals more damage right now, and I'm in danger of triggering a reshuffle and just outright losing here. The wolf, okay, that wolf on the right is just gone. Yeah. 12 damage, so I've got exactly 5 energy. Yeah, that's a close call. This is way too close for comfort. Okay, so I can save level ups to deal 2 damage to a random front row enemy. That artifact gives me a strategic option. I think I'm so desperate for cards that I'm probably going to be a little bit impatient about that. Fortunately, I don't have any card draw. I've just got an energy surplus for this turn. And I'll let you attack the back row. Yeah, I don't need to hurry. Like, cycling a few cards from my draw pile is probably actually good here. Stalling for one more turn might actually be reasonable. Well, not really. I'm cycling 3, but then I draw 5, so it's not a good deal. I need to just... put a buff there. And I think Stinging Shot with the kicker is probably the... Yeah, because then I can play Rush to actually get the killing blow and save the... yeah, and then just trigger the Cheetah auto attacks. Oh, this enemy is very annoying. If you kill the Disciples first, you get wounds in your deck. But, oh, that's negated by the mask. I can do whatever is convenient without fear of gaining wounds, though, so that's fine. I could level up and gain a card. Wait. Anyways, I'm definitely going to play the Howl. There's really no danger here. I can wait for that to steal cards and then kill it to get cards back, and the anti-wound mask has got me covered. Like, I could kill it right now, but that would be kind of pointless. I could also weaken the other one. Yeah, let's just attack the boss. I think like the lightning arrow is something I could play to do AoE damage, so let's just wait until those things are gone. It might randomly steal a mark. There's all kinds of ways that we can passively... There's more efficient ways to deal damage to those two, and I can afford to wait a little bit. So do I take a card reward now, or do I wait? Bank it for later. If I do manage to finally draw something that scales, I would like to have it earlier in the shuffle rather than later. Whatever. I'm gonna waste the fireworks. Another lightning arrow. Oh, here's... Yes. God, Soul Ascension is too important here. That's one of the key parts. You can see what it does is you don't even have to play it. It's whatever pile it's in. Right now it's in the draw pile. It's you get +1 damage, and you can upgrade it so it's +2. It is pretty annoying when it ends up in your discard pile and you don't want it to. So, for example, Stargazer is suddenly bad because whether you pick that card into your hand or not, if it's one of the top 3 cards, it's going to end up in the discard pile, which is kind of sad. So I still might play the Stargazer. Or maybe not. Yeah, let's just sit tight and redraw some cards next turn. Yeah, there is no middle row. The middle row is empty, so the owl doesn't do anything right now. And the Stargazer, I have 3 energy, but cards I might draw in next turn. Actually, next turn is kind of crappy no matter what. I don't know. Hold formation would not be too bad. I think I'm okay here. Enemy drew a mark again. You can see that. I don't want to play the wolf. Which one drew the mark? I think this one on the right. Yeah, that one drew a spore. So I would like to get that back in my discard pile. Bear, it's sort of like does nothing but not quite, because if that enemy draws a mark, then the bear actually does, or the cheetah actually does do the... It didn't happen, so it could have mattered, but it didn't. And there's the mark. Oh, it was in my... Never mind, it was in my draw pile, it wasn't in my discard. But, I don't know. I'm about to play this, so I don't want this in my discard pile because I redraw it, it's pointless. So I'll play this first. Are there any cards I would potentially play twice? None of them are that great. In my draw pile, I really want the ram. Stinging shot is okay. Yeah, I think my discard pile is better if I don't add any cards to it from my hand. Buck is really expensive. Potentially you could do an additional 4 damage for every, if this enemy takes the spore from my discard pile, but it's not super likely at all. So Summon Buck is probably not worth playing. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, the guaranteed damage is much better. And there goes my draw pile. I think this is gonna force a reshuffle. Usually if you're looking through your life pile, it won't shuffle unless your life pile is completely empty. I don't know how this interacts with this kicker. Does it draw a card? Does it do the... Does it pull this... This is the kicker trigger before the shuffle, and do you get this card back or not? Is the question. I'm really curious, so I'm just gonna try it. Okay, so the kicker happens, and then I was wrong. It looks through your life pile, and it does not. If it's empty, it doesn't shuffle for you. It just says, "Oh well, there's nothing there." So this is really not a great turn. But I mean, it's only hitting for 2. Like this boss with them, like, is not scary at all. Yeah, the only thing scary about it is those wounds, and the relic that I had just completely negated that. So, okay, it's nice to get a free one. Unfortunately, he might steal a mark with no minion in place to benefit from it, but it's totally irrelevant. Okay. Okay, War Drum, yeah, that's kind of like, that's very good. I just keep not getting things that I want here. Law of the Jungle is sort of a decent coping mechanism for, like, just the trash waves. I might have some important upgrades to do still. Like, that's the best scaling that I've got. Okay, so potentially 3 free damage just for the relic and having just that card in my pile. So I got a little bit of scaling. It's just nothing super awesome right now. Reward poster is an interesting one. If you manage to score a kill, you can upgrade a card that is in that unit's body. So it's in the moment, you can sometimes leverage this for some pretty cool plays, but sometimes there's nothing good on offer. And especially this late in the run, it's pretty hard to force particular high rolls to happen. I mean, if most of your deck is hungry for upgrades, though, I think we are in a situation where most of our deck is hungry for upgrades. So it might be hard to set up, though. How much stronger? It just is 3 damage. I feel like I have enough cards to deal damage in increments of 2 that I don't feel like I need to do that. Oh. Yeah, this is like Law of the Jungle, only slightly stronger, and I'm 1 gold short. There's nothing I can do about it. Well, the only reason that card's available is because I bought the card that was sitting on top of it, so not much I could do about that. I could delete a strike. Yeah. And these both cost 30. This is the 3rd. I can't remember whether I'm about to enter the 4th level or if it says 3 in the store after you complete the 3rd level. I know I've completed at least 2, but did I complete? Was that the 3rd one? I think I've only got 2 more levels, which means there's only 1 more store. But holding on to the gold, you could still the upgrades and the deletes get more expensive each time it resets when you go to the next one. So first upgrade and the first card remove are definitely worth considering. Unless, you know, that happens to be the threshold of something really important. Okay, so I could just play wolves right away, but let me check first. What are these doing? I guess the Stargazer. Okay, with wolves in play, Ram is going to cost 0. Doesn't really matter. I've got a lot of energy. Where did that energy come from? Probably... I'm not sure where I got bonus energy from, but I'm not going to ask questions, I guess. When other enemies die, these two get stronger. But this enemy has what is he? It's something annoying, probably, right? Oh, that... Yes, this enemy is very annoying. It has to attack you twice before you can actually really damage it. That's super annoying. So out of all the enemies I would like to kill, I'd like to kill this one, probably. Oh, but they're going to attack the ones that are tied for the least health, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm getting that nice interaction between the Wildfire and the Sylvan Echoes. Summon Buck on this turn is pretty decent. What I would like to do is I'd like to kill this one manually, and then the wolves will basically kill everything else. I'm not sure there's anything better to shoot for here as a goal for the turn. Okay, I'm liking this lightning arrow. I don't think I've even played it yet, but it's 2 in the kicker. Though, oh, the kicker is only 1, so for only 3 energy, it does pretty good stuff. So all enemies on the field with the same attack damage as the enemy targeted. So there's a lot of 2s. I'm gonna, like, half the screen is gonna die if I do this right now. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. Unfortunately, that messed up my wolves. They're both gonna attack just the one enemy. Oh, wow. Wow. I think that was suicide, because I forgot that those... Wow. Yeah, those both just gained... That's like 6 attack strength when I did that. I just... wow. That's bad. I think it only autosaves at the start of your turn, so I could probably cheat this and restart the turn. I think save scumming it might be my best out. And also, the baby is screaming. It's just that's what babies do. So I'll screw this up this time. I think the best thing I can do with this particular deck is I don't even know if I have a card that I need to deal 4 damage to that enemy in particular, and then this one will be in the front, and the wolves will hit all 4 of them because they're all tied for the least health. Yeah, so just a ram from the deck is basically the best play right now. Okay. I have so much energy too, it's just kind of sad. It's just all going to waste, basically. I could play a hold formation, but maybe I just don't want to screw around. Oh, you know what? If I play a hold formation, summon Owl. Would be fine. Are there any any bad hits, though. I think I want to just leave my draw pile alone. I don't want to draw any more cards. I can do this summon buck, but it doesn't really matter. Either way, they're just going to kill the front line this turn, and that's it. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this unit has iron defense, so that's kind of annoying. Oh, none of them, I can't use a reward poster on anybody right now, because none of them are really doing anything. Oh, this baby, he's so annoying. He's doing that thing where he has to drop the pacifier and he has to put it back in like 8 times. And then eventually he goes to sleep, but babies are just... That's just how they do things. Yeah, I just don't have enough attacks to kill the taunt guy outright. So... Oof. How much... So that's kind of... Those are also a lot of ranged units on the field right now. It's pretty irritating. I could play for the fireworks. Let's see if I can get some good RNG here. I don't think I like that one. I guess I'll take Force of Nature. Sometimes it does good things. Well, let's see if I feel lucky. This one, I have no control over which one it's going to attack. Okay, so that does guarantee that this unit dies. So that's good. Unfortunately, the random attack that hit this flame demon means that it has the lowest health, so the first wolf is going to attack only a single enemy, and the second wolf is not going to have enough damage to kill anything. If I use track, though. Yeah, if I use track, then now there's going to be 3 enemies with 8 health. Alright, that's an improvement. And unfortunately, this enemy, I have to wait for it to take 2 more cards, but it's going to take 4. I don't have any way of stealing exactly 2 cards from this enemy, and trying to whittle it down with iron defense is just not a thing that's going to work right now. So now what? These are all ranged. I don't really like that. Yeah, the way the wolves attack is really annoying. There's like one enemy in this far right column that's just weaker than the others. Well, if these two have exactly 6 health, then the first attack is going to kill it outright. I can't attack the one on the far right, or else it'll revive with 7 health, and then the second wolf attacks for 4, and it won't be able to kill them. So, I'll do that instead. Yeah, this particular run is going a little bit goofy. And And the wolves are not going to be super great at dealing with this guy because he actually has the wolf won't attack until it's got the lowest health. And I lost the other wolf. I guess my draw pile got emptied out. Okay, now I've got the lightning arrow. So I can do 6 damage to all enemies having the same amount of health, or the same amount of attack as one of the enemies in the front. So I can kill all of the 3s. I can't reach any of the 2s unless I somehow... Killing all the 2s might actually be better. So I can play Ram, Strike, and then this one costs a total of 3. I kind of like that. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Now, just, it feels like, what? What happened to the kicker? I don't understand that kicker should have gone off. I don't understand what just happened. I'll have to watch the replay on that, but I had 1 extra energy. And I just played this card. Should have killed, like, this enemy, and it should have damaged that one. It should have killed a couple of them. Oh, that one took a mark, so that's good. But, oh, okay, it revived, so it still has 7 health, and it's sitting on top of some of my cards here. Kind of scary. How? So if it managed to kill something with its attack, then it will attack again. I can increase the chances of that by... Actually, I can guarantee it. It'll actually keep attacking until it's done. So if I use my Soul Annihilation, then I think I'm guaranteed to wipe out the front row. Okay, so this is... The second option is locked because it requires a relic that was never offered to me this run. Oh no, it's a random. It picks at random, and it picked my best relic, and it just stole it from me. And now the wolf no longer attacks for 8, but I can still guarantee that it wipes out the front line by doing that. Okay. That was just... It sucks. That event just went really bad. Okay, lightning arrow. You're supposed to deal the same damage to all enemies. So yeah. So that means the archer and the unit behind you should only take 1 because of iron defense. Let's actually do it. Yeah, okay, it did happen that time, so that's fine. Okay. I'm not getting the kind of deck that I usually play on this character. Oh, can I get a reward poster to trigger? I think so, yeah, I can do exactly 8 damage. And I get this... I have a track left over, but that's... I don't know which card upgraded. I think it told me, but it went by really fast. Well, there's no downside to this because the wounds are not going to stick. And this gives me 2 cards and 2 energy whenever an elite dies. is it just 3 free damage? Oh, but it triggers twice because I have the Hunter's Bow in with only 1 minion on the field. Alright, so not too bad. Golden chest. Okay, I get to finally. So 2 of the ways that you scale a summon is there's a rare and a legendary that can do it, and the rare is the lion. I'll talk more about it when I draw it. But I'm pretty satisfied with that. Finally. This one's agile, so I don't really want to bring it to the front right away. Yeah. Oh wait, I can kill it this turn, so that's fine. Yeah, okay, fine. The boss isn't too bad either. What does it do? I think it summons... Oh, it hides. I think it hides in the back row behind something that's you have to keep killing it over and over again if you don't do damage fast enough. So actually, it is pretty irritating. Okay, what I really want to do now is I want to draw the lion, if at all possible. It's not happening so far. The wolf's gonna get a kill this turn, and so I just put some damage on the back line, and then I guess in turn. Okay, next turn it's gonna summon stuff. That gives me a little bit of scaling. And now this deals 5 damage. Oh, okay, and it's off to the side. It's not actually in front of it. Okay, I think it can do a total of it keeps adding more. It doesn't wait for it to die before summoning a new one. I think it just unconditionally, or as long as there's an empty space. So you could have a potential of up to 4 enemies on the field. But here's how the mechanic works with summoning. So unfortunately, I'm about to reshuffle, which is really kind of dreadful. We're going to get this for 1 turn, but what this does is any temporary or permanent bonuses are just locked in, and it resummons a new unit with whatever the temporary value is. So it's going to get 5 attack power, and then it's going to get a brand new bonus 2 attack power from the buck that stacks on top of, the base value would be 5, and then it would get 2 bonus, so it would be a total of 7. So it really adds up. And I can actually ramp this up even farther. I've got enough energy to do this first. So now it's 7 is the base value, so for a total of 9. Unfortunately, the lion's ability is it pierces through, hits the unit behind the unit that's hit directly. So the payoff is it's a pretty inconvenient moment to finally get a lion. It's like I'm not really reaping all of the benefits I would like to get from this achievement. There's not much you can do. That, at least getting the Soul Ascension back in my deck, at least brings my attack power up to 11, which, if it hits the cat spirit, it will one-shot. Stargazer would just empty my draw pile, and so the lion would not get to attack at all. But I think we're okay. We are going to lose the lion, but we're going to have pretty decent progress here. Okay, so we're... Okay, it ate a mark from my deck, so it got hit again for another 11. We're almost home free. Unfortunately, the lightning arrow, none of them have the same attack value. And that's because the cat spirits gain... Oh, they give away they give away 1 attack power when they die. So the boss is actually kind of scaling a little bit every turn. And their attack values are going to be like all different, staggered from each other. So lightning arrow is a little bit confused and doesn't know what to do, basically. I could kill this one this turn, but I don't really want those cards in particular. I think it's more important that I just kill the boss itself in a reasonable amount of time. This one will obviously be killed. I'll go after that one second, and I've just enough damage. Do that this turn. It could have been scary if it had taken another turn on top of that. Not really loving these close calls. Hopefully, now that I have a lion, I can finally get my engine running. I haven't really had the summon scaling engine at all this entire run, but I have one more level that I start out from the first floor, and hopefully I can do all the things that I generally like to do with this character. There's that reward poster, still not working out for me, really. Oh no, the bear doesn't have any bonus stats whatsoever, so I would not actually gaining any benefit by playing that either. It's just really sad. Okay, I guess I'll just do that. This is pretty scary, actually. Oh, it ate a mark, so it died earlier than expected. I will... Okay, this will retrieve the Sylvan Echoes automatically. What card do I want in my hand right now? I think wolves, the double wolves is actually kind of fine right now, right? Yeah, okay. I would like to play the reward poster, but I guess it's not going to happen right now. That reward poster has just been really sad. The reward poster is in my discard pile, so the only way I can get it is if I play hold formation and I get lucky. And which card would I like to upgrade? Probably the lion, to lower the energy cost. So keep that one alive. And I could end turn, but that feels a little bit greedy. Oh, the wolves are going to kill this turn regardless. So, alright. Yeah, the reward poster didn't work out. I don't think I got a single kill with it. Levitation ring seems decent. Plate armor might be more important here. I feel like sometimes I have a bad turn. But having a refund on your expensive cards is like the buck. I don't have a ton of 3-cost cards though. Let's just take the plate armor. And these are not the cards I was looking for either, and still not. Okay, yeah, I definitely want the lion to cost 1. I could either delete or upgrade. What does this do? I forget. I don't think I want that. Yeah, let's just... What are the key upgrades? Okay, Wildfire, because the kicker costs 2, I kind of would like that to not cost too much. There's a lot of options here. Yeah, drawing 2 kind of makes a difference as well. I really want to upgrade everything, but I can't. Arguably, I should be upgrading the Sylvan Echoes because if I play, if I redraw it by using the special ability, you know, the kicker trigger. If I redraw it several times, then it. But you know, sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes this is the bottom of your draw pile, and none of that even happens. But yeah, delete one of these strikes. And let's see if we can get anything going here. Hopefully the lion gets a chance to do good things. Fingers crossed. Okay, the lightning arrow is kind of a bit of a choice here. Okay, so this enemy, I can reset its attack damage to a lower number by playing strikes. But for the lightning arrow, if I want to hit everything with 4 attack damage, then that's a lot of enemies. What happens? This one engage. Oh, you redraw your hand when it hits the front row, but that turned out okay. This it won't play the kicker, which is fine. It's actually good. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to lower the attack damage by playing strikes here. I've only got 1 energy though, so how am I doing this? Let's put this in, I guess, just play that just to have it in my discard pile. Oh, okay, and now I can afford to play one of these rams. I don't think I want yet another summon grizzly. Maybe I do. I don't know. I don't know why this is a rare. It's not that great. It can hit for 6 damage for 1 energy, which is, I guess that's fine. But considering that there's a condition built into it, I think that's really what I want. Summon Grizzly will make the lion slightly more consistent later. But let's just Oh, that one just already took 2 damage from something. I think I messed that up. Yeah, oh, it took damage from the fireworks. I wasn't paying attention. But, we're fine, I guess. Yeah. And I can kill it with a reward poster. Probably ends up updating the RAM. What are the other choices? Oh, this enemy is really scary. Yeah, I do not want slows in my deck. I think the mask is going to block it, though. I don't know. We'll see how that works. Like, it says when it goes, it removes it from your deck, but I don't know if it goes directly into your hand. Is that different? I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, so this either the spore, which is not a great upgrade, or the ram, which is a good upgrade. And it was the ram. There it is. And there's there's the Night Raid Extras, the spore that's not upgraded. Okay, so that was a 50-50 that went pretty well. Oh no. A lion with an empty draw pile. Oh, but it's not empty anymore. I got an owl to go with it. Okay, so so now it's double stacking the +2 from the Soul Ascension. So the line is already starting to scale, so that's pretty cool. And what do I want to do? If I hit this one, then the lion can... If the lion hits that one, it'll die this turn, so... Setting it up. Oh, perfect. So this enemy's not scary at all. It put a slow in my hand, but it instantly vanished. That mask that I got right at the very beginning of the run is doing a lot of work. And there's my summon lion. I would like to redraw that card as soon as I can, actually. Put this lion here. The ram starts at 2 cost and drops by 1 for each summon, so I can play this for free, and then the cheetah gets a bonus attack. I don't want to play hold formation just yet because I would like to have a chance of redrawing the lion. And actually, I think I'd like to do this first. If I accidentally draw the Soul Ascension, then that's kind of sad. So let's just do that first. Okay. And, oh wow, the cheetah got stronger though. So now the cheetah can go perfect. The cheetah would have only done 3 damage, so it actually got to do like a chain combo there a little bit. Let me weaken this one, just so as many things that have a chance of dying, there are as many as potential kills as could have been possible. And now that the Soul Ascension is in the far right pile, it's like this one's better to scale. It's a bit sketchy though. If I take 9 damage, well, 9 plus 5, but still, if my block pile gets emptied, then it's kind of all for nothing, right? Then this unit gets wiped out. Am I also going to play a strike this turn? If not, I can play the buck and get slightly more damage on the other lion. Wait, I can play these 3 cards no matter what. I guess there's no reason not to. Yeah, okay. Now it's a 9. And now what? Well, that's a ranged unit. Let's just kill the one in front of that. I don't know. Because we can attack it manually if we need to. Okay, now what? Reward poster. The lion's already upgraded. The buck would cost 2. The strike upgrade would be really sad and not my favorite. Summon wolf and hold formation are not my favorite upgrades either. This one's at least a 50-50 of being reasonably decent. I want to play hold formation first. Yes, I think hold formation moves stuff into my block pile, which is pretty nice. Okay. I don't think I want to play kicker effects. Or wait a second, I do. I've got, yes, the kicker. I get a refund on the kicker basically because of the Sylvan Echoes. Oh, and then some. They're both copies are there, so that's great. Okay. So which one gets upgraded? Let's find out. Did I get... Yeah, Summon Buck got the upgrade, so that's cool. Track. What am I doing here? Yeah, let's just play Lion again, early and often. Oh, I can't afford it. Crap. I screwed that up. I really screwed that up. I wasn't tracking my energy. I needed to play another kicker for that to take effect, but I didn't have either the cards, or I did play one and I just didn't have energy for it. I wanted one or the other. Okay, I can hit the middle row for 7. That's a possibility. Kind of in danger right now. I can buff this one up. Basically murder the middle row, except for this one. And there's a pretty good chance, like, any of these, 3 out of 4 get killed in one hit. So I'd have to be pretty unlucky to not get kills here. Like, I don't 100% know what's going to happen here. But these 2, and then ow. Seems good enough. Alright, so I'm probably in good shape. It would be nice to get one of these 2 so I can save my draw pile. Ouch. My draw pile is demolished. Okay. That's really sad. Okay, so I do get free choice of which draw pile do I want. Like, this one is super crucial, but that's... I don't have enough damage. I mean, this is the last level. This is kind of... What am I saving these soul annihilations for, if not this? an extra turn, or I can get a legendary artifact. It'd be nice to get my war drum back. That would be pretty cool. I think I'm not in immediate danger anymore. So I guess. Oh wow, that's a skinny draw pile, but I have enough damage. I can get back. How many cards is that? You can see a bunch of cards, and then right to the left of all those cards at the top of the screen, there's a little tiny number, which is how many cards are in the stack. So I can get back 15 cards without too much trouble right now. So what's the best way to do that? Yeah, let's. Wow, literally, they're all grizzlies. That's pretty funny, I guess. All right. Oh, somebody's taunting me? That's annoying. Okay, let's do that then. Okay. Ooh. I really wish I could hide this notification, or hide this text and look at the battlefield before making a decision. It's kind of a quality of life problem. The energy might be pretty important. My draw pile is kind of empty, The experience points could turn up something good. But realistically, it's probably only one card in the deck total. I mean, there's a chance it might be something really cool, but I wouldn't count on it. Let's just take the energy. I don't think I even have any card draw here, but that's okay. Be nice to get back my my Soul Ascension. There it is. If I get back the Soul Ascension, then I can lock in some good numbers for my Lion. And I leveled up. Another Lightning Arrow. I guess I'll take it. The old dossier is a little bit. It's a pretty nice reliability card. I'm pretty close to the boss fight. I think the Lightning Arrow is going to stop being relevant soon. Okay, if I use track here, then then there's only one, then I know for sure that the Lion's going to kill these two with his special ability next. Oh, never mind, that one resurrected. It resurrected. It had a stack of rebirth. Okay. Oh, and it had an ability, like, when it loses rebirth, it gives taunt to a, just anytime it dies, whether it's rebirth or not. Okay. But anyways, it gave taunt to the unit to the side of it, so whatever, it doesn't work, fine. Yeah, let's just nuke that one from orbit. I don't really need any more gold. I'm not even going to go into any more shops. What can you do? Okay. I would really like to put cards back in my draw pile. That's the issue here. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I want the old dossier from my draw pile, because the card that I actually want is in my discard pile. So I play the old dossier to fetch my discard pile, and I get another Lion. I have I'm sort of scaling here. It's not the best I've ever seen, but it's something, I guess. Something else that's nice about this is that this enemy has rebirth, so if I just ignore it, and I use like the crossbow and the lion's puncturing, or like the strike through attack, then this unit, it can't attack yet or use its ability, but it's already taking damage. It's only taking 10 damage, but it's something. And then hold formation is going to draw from my discard pile. Let's see if I get lucky here. Yeah, only a little bit of help from that. Not super great. But that's another 2 damage I get to put on the boss that I otherwise wouldn't have. Lightning Arrow. If I play that now, it will do 6 damage to the boss. I don't want to draw cards because then I'll empty out my draw pile entirely. So I can't play Force of Nature. Yeah, I could play the Owl. And the Lightning Arrow, it's not lethal, so it doesn't hurt me right now. It will do 6 damage to the boss, though. And the rest of this is just kind of doing nothing, right? Yeah. Okay, so the boss will be at like half health. It's kind of sad that I'm about to lose my draw pile, but I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about it. I get one more turn of 10 passive damage, and this, it has like, yeah, it's some weird thing depending on whether it gains attack power each turn, and then whether it's even or odd determines whether either your attacks or your skills have a +1 penalty to cost. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to house, yeah, oh, I can get 2 attacks. Hold formation is unlikely to be as good as just getting the 20 damage this turn. And then another 10, we've basically got this locked up. Alright. I might replay this again. I really wanted to show off the legendary summon, the saber-toothed cat, or the saber cat, or I forget what it's basically a saber-toothed tiger, but the official in-game name of it is like, I think it's just saber-toothed or something like that. I feel like the lion I only just beginning to show off what this character is capable of by the time I got to the very 5th stage. And, I mean, a win's a win. I had to restart one level because I made a really big mistake about keeping track of the enemy abilities. But yeah, there's some pretty cool and interesting stuff going on here. And some wave management. I feel like a lot of times, a lot of the runs can be kind of samey. You just sort of find some of the gimmicks, and the gimmicks that you find are often a little bit too strong. This time I had to adapt to like just sort of okay-ish RNG. And it was the highest difficulty, and it was still okay. And so you definitely do have to think. You do have to solve some puzzles here and there, and you have to pay attention. But I feel like it's definitely like a good bit easier than a lot of games. You know, like Slay the Spire, where if you're not super duper on top of things, you won't have those 80% win rates. I think this one's a little bit more forgiving, but it's pretty cool. some of the infinites that are a little bit too easy to come by with some of the other characters. I'd like to see those get nerfed, but overall it's a pretty cool game. And yeah, that's it. That's Dark Mist, starring me. Ta-da. Yeah. Alright, so, yep, sleep when the baby sleeps and all that. You know what they say. Peace out.